Hey, what's up, guys? Gangster Jeweler here. So today we are going to be working on a bracelet that is hollow links. Some of these links are smashed. You can see some of these links are thrashed. They are fucked. Especially on this side. Holy shit. Damn, link's stuck. Link is stuck. There we go. Yeah, see? Smash there, smash there. Well, this thing's been through the ringer. But we are supposed to take 4 links out. Remove 4 links. So that's what we're going to do. Before we get started though, I need to mark these bags with red because if I don't, they'll flip out. A lot of them know that the repairs are done just by the red marker that I leave on the back of them. They just see the red mark and they're like, okay, that one's done. And boy, if I forget, they let me know about it. They will let me know. Now, we don't have any end tabs. If we had end tabs, I'd say we just take the links out at the end tab so we can slide it up under the end tab, but we do not have that. So I think our next best option is going to be we're going to have to cut the links. Believe it or not. So let's go ahead and I think we're going to do this side. This side's more thrash. Them links don't look too hot. They do not look hot at all. Alright, let's Alright, let's go ahead and cut. And these are hollow, so they're not the best in the world to begin with. Go ahead and cut that real quick. You gotta be careful. Sometimes these things will break on you because these hollow links are not very, they damn sure ain't sturdy. They are far from sturdy. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there, damn it. Alright, there we go. Come on. Come on. What is wrong with you? Get out of there. God dang it. There we go. All right. Oh no. I hope that link's not trying to break. I really hope not. It might be trying to though. That's the risk you take with these hollow links, man. Alright, then we're going to go ahead and take 4 out. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll cut the 4th one here. Let's see if we can get that out of there. Come on, get out of there. Come on. You know, with the way the economy is right now, that's all I get is hollow shit anymore, it seems like. It's been a long time since I've worked on a good solid chain or bracelet or anything for that matter. It's just all hollow shit. And I get it, it's cheaper, but it's gonna cost, you're gonna be fixing it a hell of a lot more, and that's for damn sure. Would you get out of there? Come on. Alright, well there's our 3 links. Let's try to get this thing out of here. There we go. Alright, there's our 4 links. There's the 3. If I can lay this out, there's the 3. There's the one we cut. And we'll put that in a bag for them. Now, we need to see if this link is going to be broke. I hope it's not, but it very well may be. Let's see if we can get this wrapped through there. Don't know that we can, but we're going to try. If this was a regular figure, it wouldn't be so bad, but when you're working with these like Cuban style links, they're so woven close together, it's really hard to get them to separate and link in together. It's kind of a pain in the ass. You veterans out there, you know what I'm talking about. It's not the worst thing in the world, but Figaro is definitely easier to link together than these Cubans. Especially hollow Cubans at that, and trying to keep the links from cracking. Oh my gosh. It's a real bitch. It is a real bitch. Alright, let's see. Is she gonna hold up? That's the question. Is she gonna hold up? Because we're going to have to probably weld this in 2 places. Because it looks like it's cracked right there too. I don't know if y'all can see that. See right there where it's cracked. So let's go ahead and weld that part first. Then we'll come back to the let's go ahead and weld that part first here. And then we'll come back to the part where we cut it at. Oh shit, it's starting to rain. I can hear it dropping on the ceiling there. Okay. Not quite what I had planned, but hey. is what it is, I guess. Get a little bag here. Get a little dime bag. I don't smoke weed. I call them dime bags though, because that's what you normally would see weed packed in. Put their links in here. There you go. Put that back in the bag. Alright. Okay, now what we need to do where is that crack at here? Oh, duh. Dumbass. Alright, let's go ahead and cut our solder here. Cut us a piece of solder. And we're gonna be using a 4-tip. You could use a 3-tip too if you wanted. I just like to use a 4 personally. Personal preference. Go ahead and put some flux on there. And you know what? We forgot to put some boric acid denatured alcohol on there. Because I'm a retard sometimes. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and light our torch up here. Oh, we got a 5-tip on here. And we don't want to use that. That'd make for a bad day. That'd make for a really bad day. There's a 4. Let me go ahead and come on, fire up. What's wrong with you? Says it's going to be a little bit stubborn today. I mean, this damn torch is only almost 30 years old. Surprised it still works. But all these tools I've had for almost 30 years, man. I've had them for a long ass time, you know. Long ass time. Go ahead and fire that up again. Please don't go out on me this time. Preferably. You bitch. Don't go out on me. Ah! Maybe we're going to title this video The Fight with the Torch. The fight with the torch. This thing's being stubborn. What the hell's going on? There you go. Jeez, took long enough. Being stubborn. Let's go ahead and heat that up, burn that shit off of there. There we go. Alright. Now for GP, let's put a little more flux on there. But we need to get this end welded where it's trying to crack. And then we need to do where we originally cut it. Let me go ahead and zoom you guys in here. I have no idea. No, it's at 4. Okay, good. It is at 4. Alright, let's grab our solder here. If we can. Okay. We need a little bit more fire, y'all. A little bit more flame there. And we're using hard solder. Like I said, I use hard solder on everything. And I really recommend that you try to get used to doing that. Easy, extra easy, medium, they just don't hold up well over time. In my personal experience, I'm not knocking anybody who uses it, because when I was starting out I used it too, you know. But I was like, there's gotta be able to use hard for everything. And that's all I buy now is hard. I don't even buy medium or extra easy or easy. You bitch. You biatch. Alright. Drop that in the water. It fell out of the damn tweezers. Go figure that one. Fell out of the tweezers, man. Why'd you do that? Alright, let's try that one again. Get us some more solder here. More solder. Gotta get some boric acid denatured alcohol again. Sorry guys, I'm not zooming you guys out because we're going to be zoomed right back in here in just a second. But I'm putting boric acid denatured alcohol back on it because I don't know why it slipped out of the tweezers. I had it locked in there. It did not like that though, for whatever reason. Okay, let's grab our solder here. Let's crank this up a little bit. Crank our torch up a tad. There we go. Let's try that again, because that did not go according to plan very well. I don't know if y'all can hear the rain dropping on the roof there. Oh, now it's really coming down. There we go. I think that went through. Pretty sure it did anyway. Looks like it did. Let's take a look and see. Let me zoom you guys back out for a second here. Take a look and see. Yeah, that looks good. Damn it. Oh yeah. Looks good, looks good. Alright. Now comes the fun part. Bend this bitch back down. I didn't even know it was supposed to rain today. I know it's been looking like it was gonna rain all day today. And it finally arrived, apparently. There we go, y'all. Now what we gotta do is get this part where we cut it welded. If we can. Yeah. Okay. Bend that back a little bit. I'd love to get something solid to work on for once. You know, that would be nice. It's just something solid, something normal, you know. There we go. I'm going to cut a couple pieces because we're probably going to need a couple for this thing. For this one side anyways. Alright. Let's go ahead and boric acid denature alcohol back up here. Light her up. Let's get us some flux here. There we go. Alright, let me zoom you guys in here for the money shot. There we go. Now we're 3. That's probably too close. Holy shit, 6.1. Damn. Oh, 4.9. Alright, let's try that. Still kind of getting used to this new camera, y'all. It is work in progress. Trying to keep you in focus here, guys. I got it zoomed in a little bit further than I normally do. And, yeah. You got a little less margin for error, I would say. Let me see how that looks. Oh, good God. Alright, we need to put some down at the bottom there. Get some down at the bottom there. Did that bitch? Yeah, it did exactly what I thought it did. Damn it. Alright. So I'm not a big fan of these hollow Cuban links. Another reason is because they like to eat solder in the hollow part. So it's a little more, almost kind of like you got to fill the void a tad, you know? Let's go and grab our solder here. Alright, now all I gotta do is bridge that, we'll bridge that gap and then we'll be good. Let me cut one more piece here. Let's bridge that gap. Kind of got the hollow voids filled in there, so now if we can just drop that straight down the middle, that would be golden. Sorry guys, trying to keep you focused. I got it zoomed in a little further than I normally do, and you got to be very precise while also trying to watch what you're doing. Oh yeah, boy. Hell yeah. Perfect. Oh, nice. Alright. Now we got a lot of excess that we need to get out of there. But that looks beautiful. That end there though still looks a little iffy. Still looks a little iffy there. So let's go ahead and drop just a hair bit more on that end there. And then I think we will be good, y'all. Key word, I say think. It doesn't always go the way you plan it though, you know what I mean? Ideally, this link, I probably should just put it in one of the other links that I took out in there, but I'm trying to save this one. But 9 times out of 10, if you're in splits like that, when you're trying to get them apart, you might just be better just put one of the other ones you took out in place of it. But to each their own, you know. There's really no right or wrong way. To each their own. Yeah, that didn't look like it was done pretty well through the camera when I looked at it, but now that I'm looking at it outside of the camera, not so much. So let's go ahead and zoom you guys back in here. Alright, let's try that. I got it zoomed in to 9.7. Holy shit. I don't think I like that. That's too close. Like, there's no margin for error there. If I even move a little bit, it gets out of frame. I don't know. Let's try it. Where the hell did my solder just go? You biatch. Where'd you go? I lost my solder. No. Here, I gotta zoom you guys back out a little bit here. That's too close. 1.7. .3, we'll try that. In the meantime, I need to find, where did my solder drop to? It went somewhere. Oh, I see it. I see it. See if we can get it off of there. Oh, she just fell down. There you go. Got her back. Okay, let's try that again. Trying to keep you guys in focus here, guys. I am trying my damnedest. Sorry, guys. I think we need to put one more piece to save that link. Like I said, if you're starting out, it'd probably be just better just take one of the links that you pulled out, stick in there in place. But I'm gonna save this one. Where? Yo, where'd my solder go? That's another thing that infuriates me, when you put your solder on your tile and then like it blends in and you can't find the damn thing. Come on, I just cut the darn thing. Is that it? That might be it. Alright, I think we got it. Let's try to focus you guys in here. Now normally if I wasn't filming, these repairs don't take me this long. But trying to film and just keep you guys in focus and do this, it's kind of a pain in the ass. But I do it for you guys, man. I don't do it for me. I do it for you guys. Maybe you can take something from my videos. Maybe you can't. I learned a few things along the way as we go. Hold on, y'all. Alright, there we go. Bitch. There we go. Sorry guys, camera's whacking out on me here. Now it's probably kind of jarring to some people that know me personally. I don't normally cuss a lot in public, but in private I do a hell of a lot of it. I try to be respectful in public places, you know. Unless you piss me off, then it might be something different, but I try to keep my language in check when I'm out in public, if you know what I mean. That might have went, I don't know, I gotta see. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Let's take a look what we got now. Definitely got a lot of filing down we need to do, that's for darn sure. Now that spot right there, we're not, it's solid. We're not going to fill that in though, because with hollow pieces, you got to try to leave a little bit of a hole so the heat can escape a little bit. If you don't leave a little bit of a hole for the heat to escape, the piece will just like collapse in on itself. So you want to, especially if you're doing hollow earrings, you want to leave a little hole where heat can kind of escape, because if not, it's going to disappear super quick. Looks kind of ugly right now, but it won't be when we get done with it. We're just using our silicone wheel to kind of smooth this out, get some of this extra off a little bit here. But that link is stronger now than it's ever been, for damn sure. If this link ever breaks, it won't break where we welded it, since we used hard solder. It'll break someplace else. It will break someplace else. starting to come into shape a little bit here. We need to get this front part though here, this edge. Alright, now we need to get back to this front part here, get it down some more. Alright, I think we are about as good as we're going to be. Like I said, these links are pretty thrashed for them being hollow already anyways. Alright guys, I think that's going to be about the best we get it as far as filed down. I do want to file it down a little bit more right here. Okay. Alright guys, I think that is going to cover that part anyways. We're going to leave that like that. We're going to go clean it. It looks kind of ugly right now. But we will go polish. We'll put it in ultrasound. Then we'll come back and we'll go polish it up, and then we'll look at the finished product. But let me go drop it in ultrasound first. We'll be right back. Alright guys, we are ready to start polishing this sucker up. We're going to start with the link that we did first here. We're going to polish that link, and then we'll do the rest of the chain. It's kind of a little difficult getting in the crevices. So try to do the best you can. You could probably hit some of those crevices at the desk, which I did. But I didn't really want to film that because that was just literally took me like just a second to do. So there really wasn't a whole lot of lot to film in that, or really no reason to. Links are getting botched up in that in part of the class there. Don't be doing that crap on me. But yeah, if you're watching some of the stores that I do, give me something solid, man. I mean, I like the hollow stuff, but man, I ain't seen solid in so long. I get it though, it's the economy. Everybody's trying to save money where they can. I get it. Alright, let's get this end down here. Polished and looking good. Get it looking nice. Alright, let's work on getting the rest of this chain looking good now. Want to look at this link we did one more time here. Okay, let's hit the rest of the chain now. Well, I say the rest of the chain, the rest of the bracelet would maybe be the more proper term to use. Now, let's get the other side here. If I can get these. These links, they're so woven close tight together, they keep wanting to lock up with each other. Alright guys, I think we're ready to go drop her in the ultrasound. I'll go drop it and we'll come back and we'll look at the finished product, guys, get all this rouge off of it. We'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back with that bracelet. You can see we got it nice, clean and polished. Got it looking real nice. But let me see if I can show you the link that we did. Going to be that one right there. It's got a little bit of shit on it, but that one right there. But it turned out nice. We got 4 links taken out of it, cleaned up real nice. This is the Gangster Jeweler. I appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate my loyal followers and subscribers. If you would like to leave a tip or donation, the link for that will be down in the description, although it's not required. This helps the channel grow and show some love. Also, if you would like to check out my live streams, which are more like gaming and reaction type streams, you can check that on Kick, Rumble, or Beam. I'll have the links for that down in the description. Also, if you'd like for me to do your repairs, you can visit my Etsy shop. I'll have the link for that down in the description online. And if you're a business in the Jacksonville, Florida area or Orange Park and would like for me to start doing your repairs, you can shoot me an email. I'll have the link for that down in the description. But this is the Gangster Jeweler, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Also, you can find the Gangster Jeweler over on Rumble. I'm trying to diversify because you can't ever trust on you. You can't always rely on YouTube. So I'm trying to build an audience over there as well. Because I see what YouTube's doing to a lot of these creators, man, and I'm like, it's just crazy. Twitch and YouTube have just went off the rails, I think. I don't know what the hell they're doing. But I think it's going to hurt them in the end, honestly. But at any rate, guys, and then again, they might just have so much money, they just don't care. Who knows? But at any rate, guys, I appreciate you guys watching, tuning in with me. I think I about covered everything. Oh yeah, if you want to buy jewelry in the Jacksonville area, I highly recommend Money Miser on Blanding Boulevard. But other than that, guys, I think that covers everything. I appreciate you guys watching. This was a little more complicated than I thought it was going to be, but nothing major. I appreciate you guys tuning in. This is the Gangster Jeweler, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, y'all.